star, yeah, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO, yeah.
That ultra ground music, riding in the good, not used. Title up, good lose. I approve.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ready to get this game started, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Murray on the play fake. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30.
Ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set, hut, set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. This is ahead for about 5. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
They motion the tight end over.
Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Throw left side, complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll run the counter to Connor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Play action now, Murray. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Here's Kyler to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Connor here from the gun. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Ready, set.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready, set, hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Headed out right. Now to be caught by Adam Thielen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points.
Down. Check, smash. Ultra, ultra. Black shot. Hut.
From the red zone now. Buying some time left. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
It's Hubbard off the option. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Come on, 38. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has it in close. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Tossing this out to Connor. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Murray looking to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Oh, first time for everything. He's bringing this punt out of his own end zone. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory.
Slide through. Punt.
From the pistol, it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Young looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers pushing for a score before the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Black Ultra. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw. Here's Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. He finds Sanders. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Red. Cycle. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Sean Murphy-Bunting in to pick it off. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Let's go now. Field, black. Ready.
Young back to it after the pick. Buys time, rolling right. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Eagle blue.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Young on the play action. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
He's back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without true interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. Back.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Strike.
They've got a man in motion.
Three. Set, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Grid 52. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now Murray on the play fake. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Panthers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Gets this to Sanders. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 30 on 2nd down. This one quickly to Harrison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Kyler throwing here. That's complete. Here's Connor. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Dane Jackson.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back to the air, Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
12, 10. Set. Hut.
They run again with Hubbard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Finds Sanders. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now. Set, go.
Young working from the gun. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Hubbard again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Throw complete to Thielen. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Called in left side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go. Ready?
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Hubbard hauls it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Set. Ready.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set.
Here's Brooks. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second.
Brings up second and goal.
Set. Hut. Set. Hut.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stands at the goal line. And now it's third and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
52 plus.
Trying to set this up quick.
A loss on the play brings up fourth and goal.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now Eddie Pinheiro will try to knock it through for the Panthers. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Play action now, Murray. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Come on, set.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Ready?
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he works it down to the 30-yard line. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Panthers are winners as we say so long.